Hi everyone and welcome to the first video from Two Seats. So this is Keith, aka KB, stands for Keith Bell. Yeah, nothing more interesting than that. And I'm Neil, which stands for Neil.
You can't stand and kneel. You've got to be one of the two.
You can't stand and kneel.
No, if you're kneeling, you're not standing.
Oh, true. I've never heard them jokes before. This is the first video, hopefully of many, of two old gits waffling away and talking to each other. Why two seats? It's simple. We like sitting down, whether it be two-seater roadsters, chairs in a bar, or just sitting down generally. Because we don't walk so well anymore, do we?
We're not so good at walking and standing.
No. The topic of today's video is our recent road trip to the lakes, which was how many weeks ago now? Is it 2, 3?
That's 3 weeks ago during Storm Babet.
Is it Babet?
Or is it Babet?
I think it's Babet. Yeah.
That was the day that advised you not to travel. So what did we do?
We travelled anyway. As a bit of background, we'd had this journey, this road trip, very romantic road trip. Not the two of us, I must add. The romantic notion of travelling around some beautiful scenery and pub hopping in the Lake District with the tops down, the sun shining down. Probably with the heaters on.
Tops down in the cars. Not
Yeah, tops down in the cars, not our tops down. As the time drew closer and the BBC weather forecasting service decided to let us know what would happen on that date, it became apparent that we were going to get wet. We were either going to get wet or claustrophobic in two-seater sports cars with the roofs up. What you're about to see in the next few minutes is quite a lengthy video. I'm not going to lie. I hope you find it enjoyable. We certainly enjoyed it, didn't we?
We did, and it's not just for petrol heads. So don't tune out now if you think it's going to be one of these boring. All you see and hear is technical details about the cars we're in, because I don't know any technical details about the car I drive. None at all.
Nothing at all.
Leather seats, that's all I know. 2 seats, red leather.
Mine are black and yours are red.
Red.
That's about it.
That's it.
One of the things that we talked about when we were planning a Lake District visit was the fact that it is exactly halfway between where I live, which is in Wakefield. So I travelled up from Wakefield up the M1A1, across the A66, straight to Penrith.
I live in Livingston, so my route down, I stuck to main routes, which were the M8, the M74, which blends into the M6, and I ended up in just to the right of Penrith, just west of Penrith, and I arrived and thought it's time to give Neil a call and see where he is, and by the time my slow thought process worked, Neil pulled into the car park. We were within 1 minute of arrival time together.
From meetup, we took some glamour shots of the cars, and I think in future videos I've picked up there's a guy in Switzerland, I think he's an expat, he now tests cars, Luke. Some brilliant videos, some great cinematography. The way that he sets the scene is he takes these cinematic shots of the cars. Now, ours, they're not Porsches, but they'll look nice. They'll look nice with a nice effect on top. So we're going to do that the next time.
They're council Porsches. That's what they are.
Boxster A. The day was basically a massive loop, Penrith to Penrith, via as many of the passes as we could muster. I've since found out that there's a couple that we missed, so we're gonna have to go again. After an amazing breakfast in Pooley Bridge, I remember like it was yesterday saying to Keith what makes a Cumbrian breakfast a Cumbrian breakfast, and his response was about £4 extra. We first start of our journey, it should have been the Kirkstone Pass, which was shut as it's been resurfaced. When I saw the pictures on the website, it looked like a bomb had dropped. So we had to go around the boring roads, but to be honest, they weren't that boring. Headed down into Ambleside in the drizzle, and we headed towards the Langsdales, which is a beautiful stretch, the lower edge of Wrynose Pass, which you're about to see. Anyway, rather than us rabbit on and tell you what it will like, just
watch it.
Yeah, just watch it. Try not to fall asleep, because we will know. Press continue.
Done.
Head west.
Follow you this time.
You enjoyed it? Is radio dead? Is it? Have you given up?
I think it's raining. I'm not going to bother. Right, this is your stretch.
Just keep continuing now. board.
stretch. Go yourself, Thelma. Lead the way, I will follow. Wow, that was thrilling.
In a quarter of a mile, turn right.
Happy for me to carry on, or shall I take, or do you want to take the lead?
Up to you, I can take over, you can keep going. What would you prefer? Take over, you can keep going. What would you prefer?
I'll keep going if you're alright. I'm a bit wet now.